first HBCU in blockchain in Web3. It's what our community has dubbed us. I'm proud of that moniker for sure. We started back in 2022 for the home team, Black, Brown, and Allied folks to learn and grow in emerging technology. And that's been the mission ever since. So we've been diving in. Some of my favorites, the blockchain side, specifically in blockchain, the NFTs, digital collectibles, the art side, where art and music and all that in crypto and in blockchain lives. That's my favorite for sure. But also the fungible tokens, so just all the currency side, the trading side, the DeFi, decentralized finance, and all that good stuff as well too. Starting with number one crypto coin, Bitcoin, number two Ethereum, all the way on down those 33 plus million coins and growing exponentially every day. It's a good time. Also, the other emerging technology that we dabble in heavily is on the AI side. AI has been having another crazy moment with the agentic side, or the agents or the bots that are able to follow multiple commands, build different things, learn and grow on their own, surf the web, search out documentation, build apps, code, all kind of stuff. It's really a whole vibe. And we've been learning and growing together as a community, and it's been a really good time and it's been pretty fruitful. I'm just Unc, you know? Yes, back in the building. What's going on, family? How we feeling? Yes, another one. Another one. Yapping with B, episode 241. Nacho in the building. You're good to see you, family. W first. Hey, money in the building. Yo, what's going on, family? How are you doing? How are you feeling, y'all? What's the word? What's the vibe? Day 298, y'all. 298, 2 more days. We'll hit 300 on Sunday. That's gonna be fire. 299 tomorrow. Hopefully another O9GU Saturday, 10 a.m. tomorrow, rocking. Yo, we are at 300 days. That's crazy. I'm loving it. It looks mad delayed on my side. Let me know, chat. I don't know what happened with the camera. What's going on, man? What's good? We rested. We back home. Trip success. It's fine. You think? All right, cool, cool, cool. Maybe it's just me, but show. How you doing? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing, fam. A little tired, you know what I'm saying? Had a cool little graduation weekend, traveling, all that good stuff. So shout out to the grads going in, doing big things. W House the grandparents, man, it was amazing. It was solid. It was solid, Nacho. I'm not gonna lie. Good times, vibing, chilling, all that good stuff. But I'm ready to be back home. Not gonna lie. You applied to SU streamer. You going crazy, man? Kai's got the streaming world in a frenzy. I love it. Popping up with the IRL in person applications. I don't know. He said you applied. Sheesh. Not yet. Not yet. We gonna see what happens. Well, now you be a professor at Streamer U, man. Hey, I don't know what I'm gonna teach though. We gonna see. We gonna see. He don't need to be a student. That's facts. That is huge facts. Not gonna lie. What about you, A man? You put an application in. What's good? Let me know the vibes. Um, I don't know if we run out of time or whatnot, but yeah. You teach them young bucks about life. I'm weak. And adulting, sheesh. I might have to take my own class, Nacho. You feel? Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. It's all good, Hey, clock it. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting. That would be interesting for sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get on it next week, do some, I don't know. Um, The IRL joint is on Sunday though. I don't know. Yeah. Is the man JV out there? Is he camping out with Malik? Like what's going on? I don't even know. I applied, but the in-person one is in NYC was packed. Yeah, what day was that one? What day was that one? I think what day was that? Yesterday? I don't even know. Let me go to Instagram real quick. Oh, today? Sheesh. Did you go out there or you just saw like pictures and stuff? Man, that's crazy. Bro, we both old enough to be Kai's father. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But it is cool to see the young homies get into the bag, building their brands and taking over this internet thing, man, the way it's supposed to be. I think I don't I man, I was talking to the homies. I've been heavily diving in the iOS 27, heavily Apple. I've been talking about that the last what, like 3, 4 days. Well, since Apple Day, really. Was that Monday already? Man. Yeah. These Apple tools are getting a little too good. These AI tools, especially with image, video, it's getting too good, man. It's gonna be hard to differentiate what's real and what's not. And I think streaming IRL, just real person things, is gonna explode even more, man. Yeah, streaming's gonna start is gonna go even crazier. It's already crazy, but it's gonna go even crazier. JV's out there. Yeah, that's wild, man. I need to go back and I was tapped into a bunch of the streams this week, but yesterday was like the grad day, chilling the after party, all that good stuff too. So I missed pretty much all of that one. But I'm gonna have to go back in and see because yeah, I seen he was out with Malik putting up flyers for the show, um, getting out to the spot. So yeah, it's tight, man. It's cool. Okay, so not to tell on myself, but I watch a bunch of white chick bops. Okay. And they all applying. And I'm just like, y'all is not making that. Why not? Why you say, why you say that? You never know. You never know. What you mean, Nacho? You wouldn't put them on? You wouldn't put them out there? What's up? If you was Kai, you'd be like, nah, we good. I'm sorry. What's going on? What they doing? Are they making like cool videos at least? The application videos are they solid at least? Or because a bunch of the UVR homies have been in their cinematic bag. They've been cooking, storylines going crazy. Man, they out here trying to, respect to Kai, man, keeping it mostly diverse. Yeah, yeah, that's tight. Yeah, he actually. I don't think a lot of people talked about that too much last year or for the first one. It was really diverse, and it was cool to see a whole spectrum of streamers out there. So hopefully year two, season two, or whatever, cohort two, class two. I don't know, man. White Twitch has its own corner. Let QT and Ludwigs of Twitch make their own ish. I'm weak. Hey, yeah, I'm not too familiar. I'm not too familiar, Nacho. I'm not really tapped into a bunch of it. By corner, I mean 90% of the website. Wow. Yeah. Really? You think it's that high? You're probably right. But if I went to like, let's see, if I went to dot TV right now, see well, it's does live channels we think you'll like. So it's kind of like a for you type of vibe. But yeah, most of these other channels, I mean, I mean, hey, I mean, there's a lot of recommended channels. Yeah, I don't know. This is tailored, so there's a lot of melanin on my screen, which is kind of cool. Like a lot. Mm. Go look in incognito. Yeah, that's a good tactic. You're not lying. That's your algo. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Let's try that. Let's see what it looks like outside of that. Okay, yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. I kind of see what you're saying. Trust me, that ain't the majority. I mean, they're still. Oh well. Yeah, I guess you're right. Guess you're right. Interesting. All right, what's the word, family? How we doing? Good to see you. Dean in the building. Dean of Magic. I see through the guru. What's going on, fam? It's good to see you. There's definitely a few that break through. Yeah. Why does Bob Ross have a channel? How why does Bob Ross have a channel? Who is running this Bob Ross channel? What? W Lark family. Have a good night, I. See you tomorrow, I. We're gonna do some Onaji Saturday. What's good? We back. We back. Let me know. It's probably someone stealing his content. Dang, you're probably right. You're probably right, but how does that work? Wait for this ad to finish, man. These ads be going crazy over here. Hey, it says 700 people watching this. I don't even know what Lurk does. I just see Z try type it. Wow. Appreciate you, I see through, for tabbing up. Enjoy your time AFK. I see through. You know what AFK means, right? Yeah, you do. You're the goat. But yeah, this is interesting. Why they have Bob Ross up here? On this happy little tree. Hold on. This is crazy. Okay. Oop, that's yeah. Oh, nice bright little tree right here. Let's go. Let's go, Bob. Look at Bob going crazy.
And a few little things down here.
Happy little
So
weekend
there's a
marathon.
location that the land works down that way. Okay.
Okay.
Now I want to put a few little sticks all through
Automatons flying kites. I'm dead.
like so.
Why does Bob Ross have a channel?
We just
And
got
why is it verified? Does it donate to a charity? 2.2 million followers. You got 700 people in here watching
take
this.
a dark color and I've used a thin oil here.
Oh, what's
And
this
a few
brush?
little things that are
Wait,
just
what is this? Who is this
laying
guy?
around out like so.
Brush strokes?
Just here and there where you'd
Every
like them.
Bob Ross.
This is your creation.
Check him out. There's an estate. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean that. Hey, that's kind of cool.
You
Like
need to
I
have
don't
a
know.
full dead limb here and there.
Dang, they got all kind of commands going crazy.
Okay, maybe I'll just mix up a dark
CRI Nick
just put a
Hankins
few
guides
little
us through the
highs in
iconic
these
Bob
trees
Ross
to
wet on wet
keep the
oil painting
winds away
technique.
when it blows.
What is going on?
There we go.
Who is Nick? His son's painting doesn't bring in the money dad's does. So here we are. About okay.
Okay, I think we'll
If you
sign
create
in.
along with Bob Ross, tweet out your creation.
Just about finished.
Thanks to our friends at Jansen Media and Bob Ross Inc.
There we are.
for allowing
I
us to
really hope you
broadcast
have
Drive
enjoyed
Painting.
this painting.
You accidentally what you mean
There's
you
the little
accidentally opened
pieces.
a stream? What's wrong with that, man? What's wrong with
Maybe it's
opening
next time.
Bob Ross stream?
And until we meet again, happy painting.
Until
Thank you very much.
oh, it's over. We caught the end. Wonder what they doing with the money. I left your stream. Oh, you're all good, man. Shout out to Bob. No, this is crazy. Mute this. This is doing too much. Yeah, who is this guy? Is that the same guy? That's a different guy? I can't tell. That's not the same guy. That's definitely a different person. That is a girl. Cool, I guess. All right, that was a wild. There should be more Bob Ross streams everywhere in all languages. Right. Happy little trees. You feel me? Okay. Now his page is going crazy. 47 hours streams. Okay. I'm intrigued. But anyways, all right. Well, I'm not gonna share the screen for the rest of this. I don't know what's gonna pop up now. Who else is on here? That's wild. I wouldn't have known that. You in different languages? What happened? What happened? Let me mute this tab. What happened, Nacho? Man, I see Nacho. Y'all see that? Y'all see that Anthropic news 3, 4 hours ago about the new one, Fable, Mythos, whatever, and our good old government. My aunt in India panic called my grandma and said she saw a video of the Statue of Liberty got destroyed by a hurricane on YouTube. Like, li- like a AI, like a Sora. She saw a Sora video of Statue of Liberty got wrecked. Mm. As- she sent her the vid, and it's like this Indian YouTube AI slop. That's sad. That's crazy. So they likely invite streamers onto the channel to react to his old videos. Yeah, that's cool though. I mean, shout out to Bob. Was And was she worried about the statue or the people of NYC? This mofo just putting Hindi narration over AI slop. That's and probably getting clicks and money too. What a time we are in, family. Had to explain to Auntie. Had to explain to Auntie it wasn't real, and we don't live anywhere near NYC, bro. What do we? That's scary. Can't front. I'd probably be more worried about the statue myself. New Yorkers will be all right. I'm dead. I'm dead. AI's getting out of control. AI's getting out of control. Apple's opening the floodgates too. I'm not gonna lie. I might when Apple has some Siri AI old people classes at the store, I might go sit on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I might do that. And I don't know, man. I want to check out the Apple goggles now. Now that Siri is doing something, we might be in a whole new ball game of computing. I'm not gonna lie. What was the Anthropic news, bro? Shout out to my guy. Shout out to the homie Shahrukin. He sent it to me. Insane, bro. Insane. Relax. Which part? Relax to what? Anthropic, AI, the glasses. Which part? I said a whole lot. Why I gotta relax to? Let me slow down. I'm gonna have to slow down the streams, man. Yeah, bro. U.S. government, citing national security authorities, has issued an export control directive to suspend all access to Fable 5 and Mythos 5 by any foreign national, whether inside or outside the U.S., including foreign national Anthropic employees. Net effect of this order is that we must abruptly disable Fable 5 and Mythos 5 for all our customers to ensure compliance. Access to all our cloud models is not affected. We apologize for this disruption to our customers. We believe this is a misunderstanding. Working to restore access as soon as possible. I am not reading this full statement. That's crazy. But yeah. Yeah. Also, because I sold SpaceX stock and one day I can't buy any IPO for 60 days. So no Anthropic stock for me. Did you know that as it was happening? Why don't you just use like a different broker or whatever? What are you on? What are you on? Robinhood or something? What are you buying through? That's crazy, actually. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's kind of wild. Mainly use Robinhood. So they're trying to, I don't know, strong arm people into holding IPOs. I feel like the stock market be so what you call it, manipulated, but it's all good. It's all good. They said even the people who work at Anthropic who are not US born cannot use Fable, and take a guess how many people at Anthropic that applied to. So they just shutting it down. Is it a whole lot? I see. I wouldn't know, but I mean I could imagine. I could imagine. Some SEC rule BS. They label you as a flipper or something? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, that's kind of the definition, ain't it? But yeah, man, that's scary, bro. Yeah, my guy Shaw, he sent that to me. He was like, bro, our government is so racist and corrupt. It's crazy. Like that's nuts. That's nuts, man. It's 2026. We shouldn't even be dealing with some stuff like that. Yeah, I bet at least half the engineers are probably Indians. Saying 50% will be conservative. Yeah, in this field, like way more for sure. Wild times. Wild times, man. But I'm telling you, I think Apple might take over, bros. I think Apple really might take over. They get them old people that use these Apple phones talking to Siri. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm not gonna lie. I was testing it, and a lot of the things I saw, a lot of things I was able to do with it, I thought just the market share. I don't think people are gonna be using these other chatbots and stuff anymore. It's only gonna be maybe the super dev vibe coders. Everybody else who has an iPhone, they're gonna be using Siri AI. It's real good. Anthropic makes models and Apple does not do that. They provide the devices to use the models on. And yes, the everyday folks aren't going to be using Claude. They're not going to be using GPT. Watch. I mean, hey, we can. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But they're going to be using this Apple Siri AI because Apple's going to strong arm it and make it so easy for Siri to use all this other stuff functionality on the phone. They're gonna gatekeep all the other good stuff. So, and it is solid. Several fans on H1B, they're seriously in fear of being forced to move back. Did you see Trump's 100K fee got rejected by a judge? I'll be honest, not sure. I don't even think I know what that means. What is that? What happened there? Which is powered by a third party AI because Apple does not make models. Yes, I see. Do you think this 1 billion a year paid out to Google and that Gemini model is worth it? Yeah, I think they're going to make it worth it somehow, some way. Thank you. They're going to make it worth it. They license Gemini to run their own fine-tuned Gemini model for the on-device stuff. Yes, sir. I have several friends. Oh wait, hold. Like I got a buddy. He has a 2-year-old. Been here for like 8 years. Imagine having to go back to India after you live here. Not by your choice. It's nuts. Kid citizen, but still on a visa. Oh, H-1B visa is what most foreign tech workers are on. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. What a time. Sad, bro. It's ridiculous, man. I'm telling you. He put 100K fee on it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh wait, he is trying to impose 100K fee for the visa. Like, hold on, let me search this up because that's crazy too. That's crazy. Hold on. H1B. Let's see. What y'all say? Pay to stay. It's insane. U.S. President Donald Trump's administration has challenged federal judge decision to strike down the controversial 100K H-1B visa fees, setting the stage for a major legal battle. That's crazy. Lots of people on it were in panic. Bro. We gonna have to we gonna have to get it together. We gonna have to get it together, y'all. That's nuts. Nearly 7 million visas processed since 2015. What's up, Lil Fry? What's up, Big Zai? How you doing, my G? What's good, man? Another late night streaker keeper, 2 days away from 300. Let's go. I mean, people can have their opinions on immigration, but imagine you settle here for years and this guy can just flip a switch. So this is scary, scary times. Not sure. I'm telling you. These are people who did everything legally. I mean, we supposed to be the land of opportunities for everybody. But man, yeah, it's wild how I don't know. Take off the hat. Why? What happened? Why didn't he take the hat off? He don't give a funk. That's why. Are there any folks that support that? Really? That's news to me. Mm, I mean, hey, they're gonna find out that they're not safe, though. Maybe they are. Both parties have the chance to legislate immigration reform in whatever way they choose. With both Congress and the White House aligned, even if only for a 2 year period, more than once, both sides chose to leave it a mess. For a reason. It's sad, bro. Hey, W parents in the building. What's going on, family? Great seeing you on here. Most definitely. How's everything your way? It's good to see y'all. What's been going on? What's the word? We out here another late night streaker keeper. I've been rocking like the 10 a.m.s, something around there. The Gold City fam, yes sir. Zai, yes sir, in the building. But back home, I was actually traveling this weekend for graduation. Had a little one of my youngins graduated, so yeah, celebrating him and all that good stuff. We're out here at the Streamer University line with Gold City. No way, right now, currently, that's crazy. W y'all, hey, yeah, Kai, Kai in the Streamer University round two, year two. That's solid. That's he got the. I mean, I think it's cool seeing him kind of like reinvigorate and inspire, motivate a whole bunch of the streaming community to get back into it, to get creative, get inspired. It's solid. Um, I can't wait to see. I know a whole bunch of the homies in the network and the UBR network and just adjacent crews and all that good stuff. I hope. You know, I know a whole bunch of them are gonna get in. So that would be sick if Gold City get in there. That would be fire. At Cal State, LA is cool and positive. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that on the map. I saw in the Discord, in the UVR cord. Yeah, that he surprised us. Kai surprised us with, the in-person applications, and I did see that. So I think JV's out there too. I don't know if you guys ran into him, seen him. I know there's probably a whole bunch of people out there camped out. Better than NY from what I hear. Yeah. One of the homies, Abe Money, he was in here earlier. Abe was in here. I think he's still probably in here, just tabbed up. But yeah, he said NYC was kind of a mess. So for sure, for sure. What? No, I think he just popped in, but just for a second. No, you good, you all good. But JB was here, I hear. He's not here now that we know of. Okay, for sure. That's crazy. I know the scene is wild out there. What's up with y'all though? Y'all been streaming? Y'all been making some content? What's good? Or just chilling, helping Gold out? What's going on? I'm approaching day 300 out of this 365. So it's been interesting, doing some late night streaker keepers here and there to keep the daily streak going. But it's been fun. Been fun. We've been grinding and doing some cool stuff with the homies over here. Just mostly just yapping still, of course, talking about different things and topics, emerging tech still, but also getting into like you know, politics, state of the union type vibes as well too, state of the world. Well, Nacho, you have an idea for you? What's good, Nacho? What we got going on? He said that's a throwback pre-container days. Yes, yes. Big time on TikTok and feeling deli what? Delivering babies, full-time doulas? No, that's a big dub. Okay, shout out to y'all. That's fire. That's fire. I don't know if I could do all that though. Yeah, I'm not built like that. Maybe in an emergency situation, I could help. That would be cool, but yeah, nah. Should create one of those montages where you take a 1 second screenshot from each day of 365, make a mashup, sped up time lapse joint, add some music, narration over it. That is a good idea. That was kind of the concept that I had for the intro video, but yeah, I kind of feel like I need to do a new intro video or new, yeah, something like that. You mean not I should just do that in general, or should I just do that in general, or do it for like I don't know. You're trying to bait me in a SU application? What we talking about? Nah. Nah, W parents, that's fire. W parents, W doulas, that's lit. At the end, oh, at the end of the 365. Okay. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. That would be fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something like that to document the achievement. Absolutely. Streamer U could be 100 times better than last year. Hope they do a field day or field trip. They probably will. I mean, they probably will. They'll probably do something crazy. You know. Yeah, it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be yeah. It's gonna be exponentially bigger than last year. Cool idea. Could also use this tool they made on the Syntax podcast that will use transcripts to find the point in all your videos where you said a word and make a montage video of all the times you said that word in all the videos. It's cool. I'll put a clip in the Discord. That's kind of gas too, for sure. I wonder what word I said every stream though. Probably like no, I'm just kidding, just kidding. But see, there you go right there. I wonder I wonder what word I have said every pod. I don't even know if I've said Onaji every pod. I probably have. Probably definitely said Onaji every pod. That's an even better idea. Yeah, I saw that somewhere. Looks sick. That's crazy. These AI tools are going nuts. These AI tools are going nuts. W parents and chat. Y'all been using some AI tools? Been diving in that a little bit. What are your thoughts on some of that emerging tech? That was that was the fun part for them, finding all the words and coming across ones they did not expect. Yeah, that would be lit. Gemini, let's go. Okay, little Gemini action. That's fire. I've been playing around with the inside sneak peek. Careful, you need to charge it. The inside sneak peek on some perplexity too. I haven't even been diving on perplexity in a minute. I might have to put that back up. But I've been playing with Siri. I got in the iOS 27 developer beta. It just came out, announced this week? Just early this week, Monday or something like that. Um, it's pretty fly. It's Apple, it's Siri, but it is built with Google Gemini. They're spending they're spending $1 billion a year over to Google to run their Siri AI, which is a topic. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. But yeah, nice. Yeah, well, we gonna see if it pays off for him. We gonna see if it pays off for him. But yeah, it's wild. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, chat. What else y'all been up to? What's going on? What's the word? For the 20 billion Google pays them to be the default search on iPhones. Yeah, that part too. That part too. Gemini is goaded, man. Can you tell me about DeepSeek? Yeah, I think yeah. A bunch of the homies in chat can tell us about DeepSeek as well too. But also, um, I haven't really been on DeepSeek a whole lot. I've been using. Let me share screen real quick here. Let me share screen real quick here. DeepSeek is the gift from the heavens. What you mean by that, I? What you mean by that? Nah, we got my guru here though. I see through. Bless the okay, all right. Bless those Chinese is crazy. But hey, there's a lot of innovation coming out of the East in a bunch of fields. And AI is just one of those ones. Appreciate the Chinese keeping things free. That too. That too, that too. One of the sites that I've been heavily on is openrouter.ai. And shout out to IC through. He's one of the ones that put me on. He's one of the gurus over at Onaji from the jump and putting us onto a bunch of tools. But I've been playing with a lot of the free models and stuff over here and finding out newer models that come out through this AI router. But yeah, I've been playing around with DeepSeek is down here, I think, though. We're playing around with DeepSeek. Hold on, where is he at? Maybe not. Is it not a free one anymore? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't even remember the parent company behind them. They probably going. I'm not even looking at chat. What's the looking at chat? Because they don't report to the feds. Sheesh. They're doing a public service. Yes, they are. Capitalism pays will soon make you have a subscription to breathe. Oh, you want clean air? That's going to be Air Plus Plus plan. Oh, they report to the Chinese feds. Sheesh. All right. There we go. A little deep seek action. Let me see. Oh yeah, they're not free over here. But from their site directly, it's free. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I was trying to find like some good information on you, I guess. Nah, we can go. Let's see. Now, DeepSeek's cool. You know, it does all the it, they all do the same thing here and there. But yeah, there's a lot of talent out in the East. Let's see. Necessary cookies only. Start now. They got a whole bunch of models. I like it. I like it. Oh, I gotta log in, man. Come on now. Yeah, I don't really be using DeepSeek at all. Copilot feels limited. Yeah. Copilot's not. Yeah. 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 Copilot's not really getting it done. But DeepSeek, but the latest version 4, I mean, million context to, oh wait, no, I'm lying. The Pro million token context window. Yeah, these are big competitors for sure, for sure, for sure. Man. DeepSeek has the cheapest high quality model out there. They keep that pressure on the rest of their necks. I like it. I like it. I see through. And Nacho, y'all ever use like DeepSeek to code anything? I haven't. Not that I can remember. And W parents, y'all been using any of these AI tools to code any of your own apps and diving into the little vibe coding stuff? Because I was heavily down that rabbit hole for a minute. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, DeepSeek is cool. I don't do any. You don't do any vibe coding, man. Just like watching y'all. Nah, you gotta try it though, Nacho. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. You know, I think everybody should try it. It's kind of cool. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, but I think everybody should be into it a little bit. You know, if I had to just pay per token for AI starting today, I would be using DeepSeek. There you go. J3, my guy in the building. WG, what's good, family? How you doing? What's the word? What's the vibe, man? Back home, chilling. Made it back. Had to get another late night street keeper in. I almost went live earlier from the airport, but I didn't because I only had like maybe 20, 25 minutes. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna get it done. That's not gonna get it done. Just got home from dinner. That's what's up. You was out of state. You little something like that. Zai, little something like that. Let me guess. Got home from dinner and carnival. Okay. What you up to, J3? What you up to? What you have for dinner? What y'all eat? Hey, we came back home and immediately went right to the staple. We went right to the staple Mexican spot. Had to. Had to. I was missing it where we was at. I was gonna film, but didn't have my camera. It's all good. It's all good. WJ3, man. That's fire. PO cleared you to leave Cali. Your ankle monitor didn't go off. Wow. What kind of streamer do you guys think I am? What do you think I be doing out here? You think I be getting into some mischief? What's going on, man? Dang. Bug life? I'm dead. All right. I was eating chicken sandwich with ranch. Okay. That sounds kind of gas. You made it or you got it from somewhere? We was talking chicken sandwiches the other day. I'm weak. But no, I had to give me a cool little breakfast burrito, some asada. Yeah, man. Earlier in another stream, someone said the USA won the World Cup game, and I jokingly said, yeah, it's great. US probably beat some country with a smaller GDP than Kentucky. I was joking, looked it up. In Paraguay, GDP 60 billion. Kentucky's is 300 billion. Okay. Dang. Yeah. I wasn't tapped in. I forgot that the World Cup had started. I wasn't tapped in with any of the games, but I was definitely busy yesterday for sure. That's bullying. I mean, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Applebee's pay my own money. Okay. WJ3 pay for everybody. Look at you. Look at you, man. What they doing in Kentucky? Derby, all kind of stuff. Nixon 5. W parents, y'all. Yeah, all y'all. Did y'all see that game? Y'all saw that game. That game was crazy. That last game was crazy. What, game 5 tomorrow night? Yep, tomorrow night. 5:30 my time on the Pacific. Yeah, that game was crazy. I literally had stopped watching and then I kind of kept looking up at the TV because I was out at a little, what you call it, little bar food spot or whatever. I was having wings. I kept looking up because I was bored after a while. Like, dang, okay, this dang near 30 points, 29 points up. Like, this is ugly. And I'm going for Knicks too. I don't really like how Wimby and them be playing. He too long and tall to be playing all dirty like he be doing. It's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But I feel like they should have swept him. And if they would have swept him with the 3 sweeps in a row and swept him on that game with the 29 points down comeback to win it, OG flying through the air like an angel, that would have been insane. Insane. But yeah. Nixon 5 out, yeah. And I think they're gonna have enough New York fans still flooding down San Antonio anyway. So it's not gonna matter like we want to bring it back home or something like that. Nah. Blaming Trump for that loss, yeah, that kind of threw the vibes, which is kind of interesting. They still should have locked in and got it done. But yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know why that man has no interest in anything music, entertainment, sports related. So I don't understand why. Yeah, you know, that was weird. He cursed everything, man. Also, new Shakira track is dope, way better than that Jelly Roll FIFA BS, but not as good as Waka Waka. I'm weak. I don't know what you talking about. What are you talking about? Is it what is it? What are you talking about? Is it a World Cup song? Did Shakira do the World Cup song? Some new anthem or something? I am not hip. I have no idea. Shakira's new track. I'm gonna have to go see that up. I listened to a bunch of new music though, because I was on the plane, download a couple of little things. What I listened to? I listened to Givion's joint. I was like, hey, I might need a little sleeping music. No, no shade, no shade. Might need a little sleeping music. So I run up that Giveon. It was cool. I don't know. Who else did I listen to? I don't know. Jessie Reyes, she got a new one or whatever. I funk with Jessie Reyes. She be going in. That was an interesting album as well. But yeah, other than that, still ain't listening to that Drake though. I'm good. I ain't putting that on. I'm sorry, y'all. She did it live at the first match. That's fire. Shakira, die. Kentucky's biggest money makers are manufacturing and receiving money from the feds. Oh, ain't no derby running up 300 billion. What they doing over in Kentucky? Don't they make a lot of alcohol in Kentucky though? Like being for real, like on some real stuff, they make a lot of alcohol out there, don't they? Or am I tripping? Or that's still not gonna get it. The Drake album is like chewing foil. Y'all heard him? Did I'm weak. W parents. Do y'all hmm, W parents? Do y'all like Drake like that? Do y'all like Drake like that? Or like how long have y'all been listening to Drake? Because I've been listening to Drake since the beginning. And yeah. I tried, LOL. I'm weak. Yeah. I like Drake club anthems. Yeah, barely even that though. The new triple pack, it's not it. We're 90s folks, that part. That part. I don't like emo Drake. I don't like emo Drake because Drake has no reason to be emo. He does though. He does. He's not gonna be able to find a mate like ever. But that That's a different problem for him. But he got way too much money and quote unquote success to be out here all emo and comparison culture and all that good stuff. What's cold blooded? I'm only speaking the truth. My bad. What you mean? He's Canada's problem now? Wow. We're done with Aubrey. We had a whole season of celebrated songs, a Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Nah, shout out to the 90s folks, though. That's real. That's real. You just said man will never find love, even though he's a billionaire, he's broken life. I don't make up the rules. I'm not the mate he's out there searching for. He better go talk to the ladies out there why they're not feeling him. He needs to have those real conversations. But I mean hey, that goes to his whole ethos. He's just an actor, which is fine. But you have to be real at some point. You got to be yourself at some point. That's all I'm gonna say. That's enough of that. But yeah, I only listened like back when it came out. I watched JV do a couple of listening party. A couple of those tracks. It's like, yeah, this is not it. And I could tell too, watching Jaden's face as he's doing this like live listening, and I can look at I see it in his face, like, dang, I messed up by even doing this one, and this music is not it. I could just see it in his face, but he was there and he had to struggle through hyping it, you know? It's like, dang, he might as well just fake the internet going out or something. Just cut it, pull the plug. It's all good. I'm just saying though, he was, and I was just like, dang, man, this is brutal for my guy. Cause he really liked Drake, but this last Stroll pack is not it. It's not it. We had this combo before, but the youngins don't know ish. Hey, it's okay though. They'll learn, man. Me and Hamsby was talking about something earlier about some old head stuff that the kids don't know about. We was clowning, but it's rough out there. But the thing about it though, and I don't think a whole lot of folks know, is like I'm heavy on production, obviously. My background in music and all that good stuff. I love the 40 OVO 40, OVO 40, and Noah Shabib, the production, the super producer behind Drake and his earlier things. But he's like sick. I hope that man's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's definitely missing having OVO 40 in the studio and around the music and giving some advice and guidance and direction. He is missing that heavily. And I don't know how long it's been since he hasn't had my guy on there, but it's terrible. It's terrible without him. It's what it is, man. It is what it is. So, so yeah, I don't pisses me off about young hip hop fans, their lack of curiosity for the OGs and legends. Like you're not gonna meet a young rock and roll fan who doesn't know AC/DC, Beatles, or whatever. That's true. I mean, plenty of young hip hop fans that can't name a single Pac or Biggie track. Yeah. And all the other rappers he was impersonating. Yeah. Yeah. They're not around. So he just left to just be himself. Or what he's trying to do is, well, after he ran out of rappers and singers, trendy underground, up and coming rappers and singers in the US, he done went outside the US and then ran out of them. So yeah, I don't know. That man was trying to dabble into some different languages, but that's crazy. That flopped. He cannot do that. We found the limitation of the impersonation, but it's okay. Heard the streamer said his goat rapper is Lil Baby. Lil Baby can rap. Lil Baby can rap. He just has an interesting voice for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all. But I like some Lil Baby stuff. Not gonna lie. He's not even the best rapper with Baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. What jobs will survive the AI rise? I think we're gonna see more of job shift, and I think it's gonna be hopefully none is crazy. Hope why I see through why you say hopefully none. I'm dead. No, me and Hamas V, we've been talking about this, quite a bit, and it's gonna be more and more people that are using and utilize AI or at least in the know about AI are gonna be the ones who are elevating. Um, I even recently we were talking about it too because I was looking at like job market stuff as well, and some of these newer places, tech places, AI places that are hiring, the hiring process is changing as well too, and I'm seeing a lot of questions on these applications that are straight up like, "Do you use AI? What do you think about AI? What's the last thing you built with AI?" Like, just get cut into the chase. Do you even know what this is? And I think we're going to see more and more of that. And it's going to propagate into different areas, not just tech, not just AI. People are going to be like, do you know what this is? So blue collar jobs, maybe. Yeah, that too. But I mean, even AI tooling helps with those, because they still got to read some emails here and there, maybe, it might still help, I don't know. You might have the welders out there, the welder A doesn't use AI, doesn't know anything about it. Welder B, he knows about it, he's using it. His workflow might be a little bit easier. So I think we're gonna just see, as we're already seeing now, is just more people that know about AI and have dabbled in it and can learn it and evolve with the tech are gonna beat out and win out, I think. Right now though, AI is doing a number on these engineering jobs though. Like the AI coding side, a lot of these tech companies are cutting folks left and right. It's crazy. Jobs equals slavery with extra steps. Let's enter our soft era. Yeah, I see, but I mean, I don't know if the billionaires and the multimillionaires, the capitalists are going to allow humans to want to even do that. Blue collar is where it's at. If work is the kind of weird thing that you're into, ew, this guy. Plumbers, HVAC, etc., are super safe for a while. Until when I see through it, until the robots can do it, and the robots will eventually be able to do it. They sure will. I know people in their 60s afraid now. Yeah, I believe that. True, true. I think it gets worse with each generation because they have so much more content to compete with. Mm. Oh, what would you say? We can't expect young people to care about old people's things. Tells all this time. Most of the peers never care to hear our parents' music when we were teens either. So you're old enough to appreciate and like, dang, those were the hits, kind of. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Also, healthcare. No one's trusting a bot doctor till 2100. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, automation. Well, I mean, we got a lot of robotics in healthcare right now, though. Well, maybe not a lot, but cutting edge, I guess, technology, surgeries, microscopic camera. I don't know. I don't know. I think more and more people are going to be trusting some robots and robotic arms. Yeah, robotic surgery tools are emerging. Yeah. Maybe help them, but you need human touch. Yeah, that's true too. Think it'll be in healthcare, but it's not going to replace a nurse. I don't know, Nacho. I think the first ones to go might be the nurses. If you have the little robot walking around, if we're going to be putting the robots on these assembly lines and these kitchens and stuff, they'll be able to do the nurse job too. That I don't know how long that's going to take. Nah, man, watch the pit. Yeah, that's true too. Bom dia. What's going on, Tana? How you doing, family? W first time chat. W new characters. Good to see you. We just yapping away, just chilling, vibing with the homies on this Friday night. Send a shout out to your fans in Brazil, my king. Hey, I dig it. I dig it. That's what's up. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, fam. What's the word? How's everything going your way? Lasers, yeah. I don't know. I this AI is gonna shift real heavily, real quickly to robotics, and again, it's all circle. We're gonna see how we've been talking about it a while too. The Roombas are gonna come back and with arms and legs, and they're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff. It'll help with admin stuff, but when push comes to shove, you're gonna want humans for healthcare. I don't know. I might. You think? I might rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to your live stream. What's the topic? Please speak a little slowly because I don't know much English. That's all good. I'll try, Tony. I'm a yapper, so sometimes I'll be speaking a little quickly. That's my fault. But I appreciate you coming through. This is Yapping with B. I'm on day 298 doing a 365 journey. So I've been daily streaming, in 2 days. We hit 300 days and it's been a good time. But yapping with Onaji B is pretty much just yapping with B. I see through what you seeing, what you looking at. I'm weak. Tonight we're all over the place. We're just talking some emerging tech. We're talking AI. We're talking robotics. We're talking all kind of stuff, music, culture, art, all kind of different things. But that's all good. It will help with like diagnosis and stuff, but I think for like actually giving care, I think it will be a while before humans get replaced by bots. And I don't know if it's like I think we use that term like replacement kind of loosely. It's not going to be like an overnight. Well, sometimes AI feels like it's overnight, but AI is not even overnight, like not even close. We've been dabbling with these tools in some kind of form, these chatbots for years. I think like we're going to see some of these emerging tech hotspots though that are going to embrace robotics faster than other places, or some other places, some of these rural places won't ever, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the robotics out in the east, China, Japan, it's already going crazy. I think a whole robot is not the same thing as software. That's true. You think it's going to take a whole lot longer? um which said like when you see how chaotic an emergency room is. Oh yeah, yeah, not sure. I'm in LA. I didn't see the chaotic emergency room for sure. Like with coding and stuff, it feels overnight. That's true. I don't see any layoffs coming for healthcare. They have huge shortages. Coding jobs, animation jobs gone. Yeah, which is interesting. Which is interesting. It will be a while, but what's a while? He said 2100. I think way sooner than that. I think way sooner than that. 10, 20 years is only, I don't know, what year are we in? 26? 46 is 20 years. 2050, we see some crazy stuff. I'm telling you. 2050, we see some crazy stuff. For sure. For sure, for sure. That's AI. 90% of cars will be EVs in the US, and it said 2060. No, yeah, I believe that, but hmm, maybe. But 90, but think about that though. 90% of cars, that's dang near all, that's almost all the cars. And I think we see robots driving gas cars before 90% of cars are EVs in the US. Like I don't think people, you know what I mean? I don't, but maybe that's nitpicking You know what I'm saying? But saying that's so far away, that is. Yeah, 2060 for but 90% of cars, EVs is like all of them. And right, like W Parents is saying, the oil industry will fight back for sure. Sooner than 2100, yes, but it depends on how many wars or climate disasters we have that impact economies. That part too. That part too. It's wild. It's wild, y'all. I don't know. I think, but there's just so many different hubs around the world that are innovating on this stuff, AI and robotics and just tech in general. We're going to see some wild stuff. Like I'm trying to think of like what we're going to see. I think wearable tech is already coming back around in like like second or third, fourth maybe cycle, you know what I'm saying? Oil industry controls laws in this country. Plus, where will they get the lithium from? That's true. That's true. True. But I think other countries are gonna surpass us in that. Other countries already are surpassing us in the EV race and all that good stuff. You know, China will be a big driver in robotics at scale, which will apply pressure on us. But who knows where the U.S. ends up in 10 years? And if we are even in a state to manufacture at scale like that, let alone have the talent, our customer base who can pay for it, et cetera, et cetera. That's a good point too. Y'all are diving deep into the topics today. I dig it. That's a fact. That is a fact. I don't know, but right now they need to figure out those robots not roundhouse kicking the kids in the stomach. Y'all seen that? That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah. Also, remember we talked about how huge discrepancy exists just within the US in terms of development, like places like West Virginia are further behind than North Korea. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what yeah, so I mean, Nacho, do me a favor if you still have that up. Ask it when it thinks 90% of cars will be EVs in like one of the metro areas or something like that. Like in I don't know, California or LA or San Francisco or something like that. Ask it something like that and let me see what it says, you know. Why you weak, parents? What happened? No, did you guys see that clip? That robot came through with the clown wig, roundhouse kicked that kid right in the stomach. And everybody just was acting like, I don't know. Maybe the parents told the kid, hey, back up. You crossing the line, back up. Kid was kind of out there a little bit, further than everybody else. And boom. Took a steel foot right to the chest. But it's craziness. I don't know. I don't know. I think the driverless cars is starting to ramp back up. And I think one of the biggest things too is like just the competition. You know what I mean? Not that was hilarious. The competition between these different companies as well too. You have multiple companies that are working on something. It innovates faster. US EV adoption's so slow. Yeah. Just saw a vid that 9 out of the top 10 cars sold in China were EVs, so they will 100% beat us. Yep. I don't know. Tech is crazy right now, though. Tech is crazy. I think everything is coming together to where just computing looks completely different. Computing is going to look completely different. Finally, the AI chatbots are getting to the point where people are talking to them, getting answers in real time, having these conversations in real time. That's kind of new to where it works real well. To where we could get that on something where we don't have to have a screen or we can have a little tiny screen or something like that. And that drastically changes the form factor of these devices, man. We're going to see some wild stuff in these next few decades. 90% of all passenger cars on the road in California will be EVs by the year 2045, while California has mandated that 100% of new car sales must be zero emission vehicles by 35. It takes a significant amount of time for the existing fleet of gas powered cars to completely cycle. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I was trying to allude to in the other one. But hey, W to AI, see? They got the point across. Remove the guy that had a car running on water. Remember the guy that had a car running on water was killed? What happened? No, I don't know. Big oil will slow down the phase out. We shouldn't have a choice on EVs, which was the plan. Like the manipulation of the American psyche is masterful. Got folks thinking they want to pollute and drive antiquated machines. I mean, we already had the discussion. Yeah, we already had the discussion around suburbans. I mean, suburban areas, the suburbs. How that's a trap, you know. Walkable cities got dusted by the suburbs. Cars going crazy, destroying the planet for no reason, but spreading communities out for no reason. True, in a way, Elon's greatest contribution is by switching to his right wing grift. He convinced tons of right wingers to support EVs. I'm weak, man. It's a lot going on in this country for sure. It is a lot going on, man. I don't know, y'all. I think, except they didn't really, which reflected in Tesla's numbers. Yeah, it's crazy how many different like uh mindsets and lifestyles and all of that exists within the US. It's crazy. The pre-existing programming said they have to drive a real car. Former colleague of mine is MAGA and s- done self bought a Cybertruck. Them Cybertrucks is crazy. There's a lot of them out by me too. Well, a lot maybe. I don't know. I've seen like 4 or 5 unique ones, I guess. Or different ones. Cybertrucks are so ugly. Yeah. A bunch of them did buy Cybertrucks. Man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It and now that man's going to space. IPO, SpaceX. Hey, you know, what can you do? What can you do? I see through, man. We gonna get into something. What we getting into tomorrow? What you doing? We rocking on IGU Saturday tomorrow? What's good? Let me know. Let me know the vibes. If not, it's all good. But either way, we're gonna be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. for sure. But I am gonna get up out of here. I am gonna get up out of here. We gonna do it. That's hey, that's a W stream. It's a W stream. W y'all. W convo always. I see through my guy in the building. Nacho, my guy in the building. W parents back in the building. It's so good to see y'all, family. I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with us tonight. My guy J3 was in the building. Tana, W new character in the building. He's a he's a Trilly Ultra Lord now. Either way, that's insane too. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. I don't even tomorrow if I'm awake. Sure, I get it. That's what's up. W stream, absolutely, absolutely. What are the homies was in the building? Big B, wait, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Quick question. I see you. I'm just scrolling up on the other chat. Seeing if I missed some stuff. Nixon 5? Yes, let's get it. I can't wait to see what's up tomorrow. That's crazy. My guy Zyro in the building. Tabbed up gang. Would you take $1 trillion, but your kids hate you for the rest of your life? No. No. What? Why they gotta hate me? Nah, no, no. I think if somebody took $1 trillion, everybody's gonna hate you. Elon's kids hate him. Yeah, man. I mean, that's a crazy thing too right now. These millionaires and billionaires, oh, not all millionaires, but multimillionaires and billionaires. Trillionaires is a crazy phrase to even say. But yeah, they're sick of their entitled kids. But it's like, what? You huh? You that's how that works. But okay. Like, no, I'm not giving my kids nothing. Like, dang, okay, you're not giving nobody nothing. You we ain't helping out anyone, not even your own kids. That's crazy. If you have $1 trillion, at least one of them will pretend to love you. Yeah, maybe. He can have how much is that? A million trillion? How much is a million trillion? I don't know. That's too much. Oh, 10. Yeah. That's a lot of nothing replaces the love of my kids when he's sick on his deathbed. I want his family close by. Exactly. Exactly. That little 3 or 4 year old, don't hate him. He has younger. He has one younger than one, I think. More coming. More coming is crazy. I have a crazy story about that too. We not getting into that probably ever, but yeah, yeah. So he does not care. True, when they grow up and realize what they should was to their all their moms. Yeah, here's one toddler still locked. Uh, yeah, not all money's good money, man. A lot of people out there they be finding out the hard way, but it's all good. Dang. Yeah, Nacho, man, you kind of freaked me out with that. Man, I don't even, said kids hate you for the rest of your life. Oh, wait, what? By this logic, Agent Orange's kids should hate him, but they are all in on that circus. Man, they love the grift. I think part of that too is because he got so many haters though himself. You know what I mean? And that trickles down to them too. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's wild. It's wild. Man. All right, family. Dubs. Big W stream. Most of his kids were adults before he became a politician too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So do not think Elon's kids won't be in on his ish, just like Elon is in fact doing what his daddy did. Said Baron. Baron just cashing in on the insider trading in power. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot going on. That's a lot going on, family. Man, all right. So yes, y'all. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we'll be back in the building. Hey, just under 12 hours. 10 a.m. PST tomorrow. Getting rocking with on another Onaji U Saturday. We'll be in there. Good night, y'all. Yes, sir. It's always amazing talking with y'all, yapping. Appreciate you guys so much. I'm telling you, it's all y'all. We wouldn't hit close to this. We wouldn't be approaching this 300 days without you guys, because I'm telling you, it's a W combo from y'all. So, all right, we can get up out of here. I'm Onaji B, Brian, founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. Man, we've been having these go-to discussions, conversations around tech, art, culture, state of the union, state of the world, all that good stuff since 2022. And we're gonna keep having them and keep building community. And it's been a really good time, man. So shout out to y'all. All right, I'll catch you tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Dubs, peace. W stream.